Hey everyone, my name is Kel Holman.
I'm Brendan Huntley.
And today we have built the North Carolina SkillsUSA Masonry Contest Wall. We're going to walk you through how it's going to be judged and give you some tips and tricks on how to properly complete the project. There are 9 categories. For every 1/16 of an inch infraction, there will be 1 point added to your score. And remember, low score wins. So come with us as we walk you through how it's going to be judged. Guys, when we come to the panel, what the judges want to see is your level, ruler, tape measure, or whatever other measuring device you would like us to use, along with your station placard number. The first category we will be judging is plumb. We'll have A, B, C, and D. Now come with us and we'll show you exactly where and how we will judge each category. The first category we'll check is plumb. The first judge will take the level, come in roughly 1 inch from the corner on corner A, and he will get the bubble dead center, and then the second judge will begin looking for infractions.
That's 1.
1. So then we will take a Sharpie and write a 1 on corner A. Moving now to corner B. Coming in roughly 1 inch, level plumb, second judge.
It's not 1. There's not 1 there.
No infractions, so a 0 on corner B. Corner C. Levels plumb. 1.
And here we're looking for the greatest infraction, and on this corner we had more than 1 spot, but that will not be 2 points. That will just be the single greatest gap is where we'll slide the tool into, and it's just 1 point deduct or added right there.
Add 1. Now we'll go here. Levels plumb.
0.
We will also always be checking from the inside of the level. 0.
Excellent.
With plumb, we finished with a total of 2 points added. Remember, low score wins. Next category, level. We're going to begin by checking lengthwise, straight down the middle of the brick. Then we will come in 3 brick from the left and 3 brick from the right and check it widthwise. So let's begin now. Judge number 1 will get the level with the bead, the bubble directly in the middle. Now Brennan, begin checking for the greatest possible deduction.
Yes, I can get 1 and I cannot quite get 2 in there. So it's just 1 point on level.
1 there. So now we'll come in 1, 2, 3 from the left corner. Bubbles in the center. Brennan, can you get a point there?
0 on that
0.
one.
And then 1, 2, 3. We'll get the bubble in the center. Brennan, can you get a point?
1 point there.
1 point. So a total of 2 points on level. Remember, low score wins. Now we will move to range. We have 3 places to check on range. Place number 1 will be flush with the top of the roll-lock course. Judge number 1 will get the level in place and hold it. Now Brennan, see if you can find any infractions.
I've got 1 there.
1.
And that is, there's no other ones. Just
1 there. Now we will drop the level down to the middle of the soldier course. Brennan, check me here too.
I cannot get 1 there. That's 0 on that
0
one.
there, so we have a total of 1. Now, the third and final position will be from the top of the left corner of the panel to the bottom of the 4th row lock in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bottom of the 4th row lock to the top left corner of the panel. Brennan, check me.
We just have 1 right there.
1 there.
That's the greatest, is the 1.
So after checking range, we have a total of 2 points. Remember, low score wins. Now, the category of measurements. Remember, for every 1/16 of an inch off on measurements, that will be 1 point added to your total score. We're looking for the lowest score here. We have 2 different spots that we're going to check for measurements. The first will be height on the front left corner, and then length from the front of the project. We're going to take the ruler all the way to the floor dead on the floor. Now Brennan's going to take his gauge and show us what he will do to make sure the measurement's exact.
Yeah, I'm going to take my tool and I'm going to extend it out past the brick so that I have a very accurate reading that it shows where the top of the wall is. And that is exactly 40 inches, which is per plan. So 0 deductions there.
0 deductions on height. Now we'll move to length. Brennan, explain what you're going to do here to make sure our measurement's exact.
I'm going to take this tool and hold it exactly on the end so that I don't have any imperfections on my end down here.
All right. From front corner to front corner is 47 5/8, which is per plan exactly, so 0 there as well. Both places that we checked on measurement was a rating of 0, so perfect score on measurements. Now we're at correct design. We have it here. Brennan and I are going to look at this. We're looking for correct design, which is bonding correct, and that each unit and the correct amount of units are placed in the wall in their proper location. So Brennan, do you notice anything here on the front?
No, I don't. Everything is in order.
The bond's correct and the correct amount of brick are in. How about the back?
Yeah, everything is per plan back here. Everything, all the brick are in the right places and the same amount, the right number of brick are in here.
All right, so not only are the brick and block in their correct place turned properly with the correct bond, but there's the correct amount. For each incorrect masonry unit laid wrong or too many added or left out, for each unit there will be 1 point per unit added to your overall score. This exact project will be on the contest floor if you should need to look at it during the contest or before. Now, we had 0 deductions for correct design with this project. We are now moving to production. For every masonry unit not laid or completed in the 3-hour time frame, there will be 1 point added to your total score. So Brennan, do you see any masonry units not laid in the 3-hour time window?
No, we have the right number. We have 18 brick on top for this roll lock. We don't have not enough or too many. We have the right number and they line up with the soldier below, so everything is per plan here.
All right, so on this project, we have 0 points deducted for production, and we're looking for the lowest score to win this contest. Now it's time for full and uniform joints. For full and uniform joints, we'll have 1 judge making 4 passes during the 3-hour time window of the project being built. He will be looking for full head joints, full bed joints. Make sure you're applying that properly and laying them with a full coverage of all the brick. When we finish the job, the contest is complete, we come back and judge. We'll also be looking for full joints and any voids missing on the face of the project. We will also be looking to make sure that the roll lock and soldiers, that there's uniformity between all these joints here being full and uniform, our roll lock matching up with our headers, our roll lock headers and block matching up with each other, our stretcher course being uniform with our block joints. You get the picture. All right, just judging this front here, I do not notice any voids, holes, nothing there. I also notice that all of the joints seem to be very uniform. I do not see any points on the front. Now we'll move to the back. Looking at the back, right off the bat, I do not see any holes or voids. Also, I'm looking for my joints to be in uniform. All the roll lock and soldiers are matching up. The stretchers are matching up with the block are matching up with the roll lock, and the roll lock are matching up with the headers that are also matching up with the block down here. This is very good uniformity on all these joints. My stretcher courses are all very much equal in measurement there. I don't see any points off here on the back. Looking at the front and back of this wall from an external perspective, I did not see any deductions here, but the judge that was making his 4 passes during the contest may very well have found some deductions with the way you were applying your head and bed joints to your brick and block material. It's time for tooling and neatness, guys. On tooling and neatness, we're going to be looking for voids and your joints tooled or tooled properly, okay? You will be using a round joint and a dry brush only with this project. Round joiner and dry brush only. We will not be able to use moisture such as water or oil sprayed, no burlap sacks, rubbed, etc. Round joiner and brush only. So now as I look at the face of this project, we'll look at the face, the sides, and the back. As I begin looking at this face, there's a very smooth joint here. I'll look at all of my corners to make sure there's no mortar struck out of the corner. I don't see any voids on this project, but I do see some corners here. I'm gonna most likely take some points off for these corners being improperly tooled. The mortar was raked out of the corner here on several of these joints. Now I'll move over to this corner. All my corners look nice and neat, and the face of the wall is tooled very well, brushed properly. Very nice looking front of this wall. Brennan, what does the back look like?
It looks great. I mean, there's maybe a few minor deductions back here, but the main thing that I would focus on is make sure that you're not laying any chipped brick on the corners. You could get deducted for that. And if you have one, maybe put those in the middle of the roll lock and not on the corner.
After Brennan and I judged this wall, we found a spy here on the front and a chip brick here on the back for a total of 2 points combined deduction on tooling and neatness. In Greensboro at the competition, we'll have 3 journeyman masons walking around looking for a wall or the walls to set the standard and the bar for how tooling and neatness will be judged. All the other projects will be scaled below that. So make sure you work hard to have the project that is the benchmark for all others. Now for the final category of safety. For safety, we'll have a safety judge walking around 4 different times throughout the 3-hour contest window. He will be looking for a few different things to judge on. First, safety glasses. During this contest, you will be required to wear your glasses 100% of the time. However, if you need, like me, you get to sweating and you need to wipe the sweat off your brow and then pull them back down, that is acceptable. Also, if they get sweaty, foggy, moisture in the glasses, you can take them off and clean them, but they must go back on your eyes and cover. We'll be looking for this all 4 times we pass around the work site. Next, we will have a 8-inch block set here for each student. This is a place to store your extra tools while you're not using them. If you have tools scattered throughout the front or the back of the project that could create a tripping hazard, that will be point deductions. For your ruler, many people like to use their ruler, fold it up, and put it in their pocket. This is acceptable. It's faster and acceptable, but you could also leave it back here if you want to. Next, we're going to be looking for shoes. You must wear a hard sole leather shoe. No open-toed shoes such as flip-flops, Crocs, or sneakers, Hey Dudes, Air Jordans, etc., etc. It must be a leather hard sole shoe. Now, also, you must be wearing SkillsUSA apparel. Shirt, pants, and be looking proper, shirt tucked in, nice and neat. These are all parts of safety. Okay guys, we're gonna finish by talking a little bit about rules and electronic devices with this contest. You will not be allowed to carry devices such as your cell phone, earbuds, or Apple Watches, anything that could be used to communicate with someone outside of your workstation. If you should need to go to the restroom, you will need to contact a judge and have them escort you to the restroom. Anyone talking to a friend, fellow student, or teacher outside of their workstation during the time frame of this contest will be disqualified. So North Carolina is the leading state throughout the country for masonry, and this is the largest state SkillsUSA competition in the country. Brennan, I don't know about you, but as an industry partner, I'm getting kind of excited about this contest. We've got over 130 registered, and I've seen some really good masons. I'm excited to get up there. What about you guys? I mean,
Yes, you're exactly right. I'm so excited to see them and see everybody perform and compete, and I know we have a lot of good competitors this year.
you think they'll come anywhere close to what you and I did here today? We've shown them how we judged it. I mean, we were kind of tough on ourselves, but I think we could even put this wall in the competition if we get down to it.
That's right, but I think there's some guys that can do it that can make us look bad.
Yeah, maybe so. Tell you what, why don't you prove us guys wrong at the competition in April, where we're excited to see you, where the winner of the North Carolina Skills USA contest is going to Atlanta to represent us. We want the best of the best. Listen, the teachers, they put their heart and soul into teaching you guys. Let's show up in April and really see who's the best of the best. See you guys soon.